Okay, let's get going in the group. I am always so nervous I'm going to start it in the wrong place. So we're just going to make sure that we are in the right place with the right people doing all the things. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay. Here I am. I am streaming in the group. I am on Zoom. I'm going to be watching the Facebook comments. Most people are joining us on Facebook, but at the end, I will jump over to Zoom to see if there were any chats that had some questions. So welcome to our business training this month in June. I am Shanae, CSO and co-owner of Align. I am really excited to you today to talk about something that, as we've been doing some leader check-ins, this is one thing that has popped up a little bit. Align really is trying to do and be something different in the social sales space. I really hope you took the time to listen to Jesse's interview with Modern Direct Seller. We do have it linked in the email that's going out to you on Sunday. It is in this page, the link so that you can find it. It was in our stories. It's linked a lot of places. It's about 30 minutes long, but I do hope that you take the time to go listen to that, because it kind of helps give some context for some of the things that we are trying to do here at Align to shift social sales a little bit. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about recruiting and bringing people into Align. We can call it team building. We can call it whatever you like, right? But helping to share Align as an opportunity. The first thing that I want to kind of share with you guys is the social sales company that I was with before. I was there for a decade, and my recruiting and team building stats got better over time, not worse. And I think that that's because I took a more strategic approach. Sometimes I think that we feel like we have shared everything with everyone, that people are burnt out of hearing this or that or the other. But overwhelmingly, that's not true. And I want to kind of slip in this idea of abundance for you guys. Truly, we are living on planet Earth at the highest population there has ever been. There are people, you guys, there are lots of people, right? In the United States, there's over 300, well, last time I looked, 330 million or something. Like, there are people to share with, okay? And so I think it's about getting strategic about how you are going to reach those people and share with them, okay? So that's the first thing. We're gonna have an abundance mindset. So if you're taking notes, number one, abundance. There are people who still know nothing about social sales. They don't, the good or the bad, or they don't have any preconceived notions about it. So there are plenty of people to share with, okay? Abundance. There is enough for you. There is enough for me. There is enough for other companies. There is enough, okay? The second thing that I think really helped me when I was in the field team building was I kind of took this mindset of, people will say like, failure's not an option. And I took the totally opposite approach. And I said, failure is the only possibility, as someone who owns a business, as someone who is going to share. There are going to be missteps, okay? Ultimate failure, no. But I think sometimes we have a misstep or an interaction, or we tried something that did not work, and we label that as failure. And that's not true, right? I always, if I were to write a book, it would probably be called like Failing Forward, or or it would be called, I'm probably going to change my mind about this. So failure is the way forward, trying something new. And I think that if you can kind of adapt that mindset around the things that you are going to be trying with your Align business, it can just take the pressure off. You don't have to be perfect. Okay. You don't have to share with someone and have them join every single time. That's impossible. So let's adopt this growth mindset and accept that we are going to be trying new things, new ways to reach new people. Okay, so that's the second thing. We're going to be abundant in our thinking. We are going to adopt a growth mindset for new ways of sharing new products with new people. So, a little caveat here. I was talking with someone that I had worked with for a long time, and she was like one of the top recruiters in my former company. And she had reviewed some of the stuff about Align and looked at it and said, you know, we really did overcomplicate things. I love what Align is doing, and just saying, just share. Two of the comments from yesterday when I posted about this business training today were about parties, that's one way to get product on people. I am going to address that. So if you are wanting that, stay tuned, and let's kind of stay tuned. I'm going to talk about that kind of at the end. So we have these ideas, right? Abundance. We have this idea of growth mindset. We know we're going to be trying new things. We know that there are plenty of people to try them with. Okay. So I want to give you a couple of ways to maybe start gently breaking back into sharing with people. So number one, stars, rewards, birthdays. Who do you know that has a birthday in June? Who do you know that has a birthday in July? Now is a great time to acquire them as a customer or as an ambassador, right? They get stars, they get the benefit of those rewards in our program, right? Rewards are a great access point. Absolutely. The Elements line, you guys, we have had 2 people go live in here this week and talk about how they are sharing the hand creams, and they are doing it successfully. I just saw Marie comment on this video, and if you did not watch her, like, how long was that video? Like maybe 17 minutes. It was not very long at all. She gave amazing ideas and amazing points and ways to share the Elements line. One of the things I love the most about that, about our, 4 signature scents, our 4, the Elements, is even people who aren't really interested in that, like, they know, right? I'm one of those people. So I kind of did a little deep dive into being an Aquarius, the weirdie that I am. And that's not really my complete vibe, but I know that I'm Aquarius. I know that I'm an air sign. It's a great access point that's just available to everyone. So another way I have had a couple people be like, yeah, but what if air signs don't like air scent? That's fine. My favorite scent is earth. I'm an air sign. I need earth to be more grounded, right? There are a lot of different ways to talk about it. But as far as getting people to be interested and to comment on a post so that you have that engagement point with them, that is a great way to do it. So, and then as far as that goes, once you have that little connection with someone, right? That little I'm an air sign. I'm an earth sign, but I think I would relate more to fire because I love the affirmation, I am light and fire. Um, that is, that's where you start the conversation, right? You can ask them for other people who may want to smell or try our hand cream or buy our hand cream. It's $12 this week, right? So we are going to follow that line, that person and the person that they know and the person that they know and the person that they know. And you can make it quite a long ways as far as getting product on people. That is a more traditional way of doing social sales. And it's tried and it's true. And it's a great way for you to be one of the ways you can be running your business, okay? Is using referrals and asking people to try your product, right? The birthday, that's also a super, super easy one. I want to encourage you guys though to kind of open your mind to simplifying the process. In our sales system, every single week this month, we have had a way for you to be sharing something in your stories daily. So if I could break it down as a visual for you guys, I would like to see 5 things in your stories where you're using a product, showing where they are in your house, right? That's our goal with hand creams this week, is showing all the places that hand creams can go. People are traveling. I have, I think, 2 in my car, 4 in my makeup drawer, and then 1 on my nightstand. So that's a lot of different places where you can show your hand creams and that you're using them and like, oh, the places you'll go kind of vibe. Next week, serums are where our focus is on serum. You guys, why do we keep coming back to products over and over and over? Because your customers need to see them over and over and over. So kind of think of that, like 5 different ways to show and share hand creams. You are not talking about them every single time, right? Like how we've been talking about using the red light wand while you tell a story, right? Like tell a story about where you went today and that you had your hand cream with you. You want to show how this brand is part of your life. Okay, like let that sink in just for a minute. You want to share how this brand is a part of your life. Okay, and it should feel that natural and it should feel that true. I think that's another huge part of this, right? So we're going to get it in your stories and then have, maybe 1 static post about the focus and sell this week. Your last story about any product in your week is going to be your call to action, right? Hey, I've shared a little bit about the hand creams this week, and I haven't even mentioned like they're for sale. I want you to go ahead and purchase with this link or whatever, right? Maybe your first and your last, however you decide to do that, however it feels like this brand is just a part of your life. You really just want to be sharing authentically. People know, people can tell. And so that's a huge, huge piece of what we're trying to do with the sales system. I love Sarah's comment here. She said, people miss so much on socials. It's not too much, I promise. It is not too much, I promise. And that is, think about any influencers that you follow, that they have their favorite face wash and they use it daily. You guys, they use it daily. You could run your whole business sharing red light wand every single day. I keep using red light wand because that's what's sitting on my desk. It's like my emotional support item when I'm working. So next week, so let's start kind of thinking about this. Next week, I think what I put in the sales system was like, let's talk about the benefits of a serum. A lot of people do not use a serum. They haven't learned how beneficial that is for your skincare routine. They do not know how a serum can change, especially people. So I get these like dry patches here and here. I live in southern Utah, right? Where it's like the dry Utah climate, but also like so hot. We're entering our 100s era next week, unfortunately, which is going to last a couple months. And that serum helps so much with those dry spots. My husband has one right here. I can tell when he is not using a serum. Serums are nutrient dense. Okay, you want to be talking about the benefits of using a serum and then some of the ingredients available in our serum and be like, did you know? I didn't know. I just learned, right? So there's a lot of ways to authentically share the serum in your stories and then to have, 1 to 2 static posts. So we're sharing a lot. We're sharing a lot. Here's my caveat to that. If the only thing in your stories is a line, that's going to be a problem. And so one of the things that I like to do strategically as far as moving to a more digital business is I schedule things on my page, and then I fill in with my day-to-day in my stories. So if that's something that works for you, I have to batch work. I have to work ahead. Sarah and I always talk about this, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm only 2 weeks ahead. I'm so stressed out. That is how I have to run my life and my business, because I think maybe between my family and my kids, I get a lot of fires that I have to put out, and I never know when they're going to be. So planning ahead is the only way I can make it work. Okay. So I want you to open your mind to sharing, to not overcomplicating this process, right? We are sharing products that people use every day. We are refilling those products for them when they are out. This is, I think sometimes we make it a little bit too complicated. So, and we know, right, as we're acquiring these customers, these clients, that we are going to take the best care of. That is our pool where we are going to be team building from. So however you stay in contact with your warm market, your group of people, right? A lot of people run groups. A lot of people have chats. However you are doing that, that is, just keep it simple, like KISS, keep it simple. Keep it simple, authentically share. Truly, we are sharing products, again, that people use every day that we can refill. I watched a video a long time ago where people talked about, or this lady was talking about how to pick a social sales company to be a part of. And she gave a couple of, red flags and a couple of things that you need to watch out for. And it made me so proud to think about how Align is building, because we are not asking you guys to hold a ton of inventory ever. We are not asking you to, find a new client every single time you have, you're selling a product, right? These products are consumable. They are awesome. They are beautiful. And so we have a really, really great thing going here. Okay, let me look at my notes real quick. Okay, so once we have this abundance mindset, we have our growth mindset in place. We're like, we're going to try new things. We're going to, share authentically. We're going to show people how this brand fits into our everyday life. Then we're going to talk about who and how to share with. So if you are not being intentional month over month about people that you are going to share Align with, as far as them becoming part of your team, I'm here to tell you, it does not happen. Just people don't stumble onto your page and be like, I'm going to join. That's just not how it works. And even people who are purchasing from you, it may have never entered into their brain to join a company like Align. So you're also going to want to be sharing very authentic and real things about why you love Align, why you love this company, why it is a fit for you. And I will tell you, one of the biggest things that we're getting feedback on is just consistency. That people aren't in this company feeling a frenetic, frenzied energy of all of these things that they have to do. It is a consistent thing that you can work into your daily life. You know what to expect. You know what you can focus on week over week, month over month, okay? And we're going to be adding a couple of things to our systems moving forward, where we're focusing a little bit more on team building. So that hustle culture is really one of the things that has given social cells kind of a bad name, right? That you have to hustle, you have to be sampling the whole world, you have to be doing this, you have to be doing that. Right? No, we are going to be, I want it to feel just consistent and a pace that works for you. Because guess what? If you are not working at a pace that works for you, you are going to be burnt out. You are not going to have any love for this industry. You are not going to, I don't know, be able to authentically share your love. I almost even hesitate to use the word passion, because I think that people view passion as this like giant burning flame, we really are trying to create a culture where you can be a part of it, you can consistently share, and you are going to build. Okay. And that is truly, we want a really strong foundation. So that's what we're working on with our sales system and with sharing. So the other thing that we're going to start working into our sales system, which it has been in there a little bit, like share something about the brand Align that you love, but I definitely wanted to talk about it, because I think just saying that maybe y'all aren't grasping exactly what I mean. So share why you love it. Like, I have talked to, I think, 3 leaders over the past 2 days. Every single one of them has been like, one of the best things is that I know where I'm lacking. Align is stepping in for the field, right? None of our leaders are lacking. That's their words, not mine. So I just want to point that out. But we are really trying to build this business in tandem with you and providing you with every single thing you need to be successful. So maybe that is what you love about Align. Maybe it's that the products are so gentle. They are so, honestly, I have found a huge difference in my skin since I have been using Align products. I kind of feel like it's a little bit more grown up for, like, I'm in my 40s. This is something that I need. I need all of these nutrient dense products, including serum, right? Going back to serum, to help my skin tone and just like my dry patches. I'm combo skin. So share the things that you love. Maybe it's the packaging. Maybe it's the Elements line. Maybe it is that we aren't traditional party plan. Maybe it is that we are encouraging you to try new things. I will say one of the most powerful pieces of being part of this industry is personal growth. I don't know, drop a comment below. If you have been in social cells, what is one way you have grown as a person? I will say, I think the best way that I have grown is in my confidence. I almost want to call it like my tenacity, maybe. Like, I'm not as afraid to really push for something because I'm not as worried about what people think. That's also a side effect of getting older, I think. I don't know. So you guys tell me, what is one way you have changed personal growth from being part of social cells? That's a great thing to talk about. That's a great thing to talk about. What about the connections you made? What about the people you have met? What about, let's see, Jenny said willingness to try and fail. Yes, failing forward, facts. That has helped me so much. And the fact that I can fail and not just like, I don't want to say hate myself, but really, like, I came from like a little bit of a dark space with that. Heather says confidence for sure. I love that. I love that. And Heather is doing such an awesome job sharing on socials. Good job, Heather. We love to see that. Jamie said, I love not feeling pressured right now in my life, and Align is gentle in product and in company. That is what we want, Kate. We want to partner with you in a way that feels, what did I use this morning? I was chatting with someone about this. And I want it to feel light and lovely. I want it to complement your life, not control your life. So these are all things that you can talk about as far as what space we are carving out in the social sales industry. Okay. When you are talking about bringing people in to Align, there's always a best time to join. And that time is always now. So if you are having this conversation with people, if you're having this conversation with people and they're like, oh, well, I don't know, you are going to give them a reason why June is the best reason to join. Why do we have a product that they are going to get when they join? I have Soothe sitting over here. Why? Because it gives you a really easy talking and access point for joining Align. Why is June the best time to join? Because we have Soothe. Why? That's one of the many reasons. June is also a time where people are shifting their schedules. I mean, just give me a care or a heart if you have been like thwarted a little bit by summer schedule. So that may not seem like, okay, you're already in chaos, but truly summer is a great time to join Align so you can get your feet wet, so that when it is time to push in the fall, right? Like someone was saying, oh my gosh, I hate it when I hear people say like, oh yeah, but as soon as school starts, can we just accept that that's a little bit of a reality? Like a little bit of a reality, right? We're going to get people to join Align in the summer. They are going to get through their quick start. They are going to learn about the brand. They're going to learn about the products. They're going to experience the products. And then when massive sales season is upon us, they are going to be ready, right? That's a great reason to join in June. It's also a great time to be sharing products. The summertime, people are out and about and with other people. So it's a great time to be showing your red light wand to your friends, like, oh my gosh, isn't this so cool? Isn't it so fun? Sharing the hand creams, showing people like, look at these amazing Elements scents, right? Which one suits you? This is a great time to join. Summer is a great time to join. June is the best time to join when you are having conversations with people around that. Lori said, I have courage now to try new things or to start over completely. Yes, absolutely. Sarah said, some guiding principles for me are what I've learned. Done is better than perfect. Hello. Yes. Done is fun. And I reserve the right to get smarter. I love that. These are all things that we have learned and gained from being part of this community. And so let's talk about that loud and proud, right? Do you want to make connections? Do you want to grow as a person? Do you want awesome products? Do you want, a company that is avoiding some of these red flag behaviors? This is Align. Welcome. For $29, you can join and get a free Soothe. Okay. So I have been working on this. This is a flyer. It didn't print out right because I printed it from somewhere else. I am going to work on this and get this posted in the ARD and in the group today. But it kind of has some just information about what people get when they join, and some things that our ambassadors love about Align. If you drop a comment about the things you love about Align, like I can adapt that to be available in this worksheet for you. My kid just walked in. Hang on one moment. Hey, can you go talk to Dad? I am live and doing a training.
Sorry.
It's okay. Love you. I'll be in a minute. It's okay. No, it's fine. Okay. See, summertime is a little bit chaotic. Oh gosh, he's so funny. He's like, I hope I didn't disturb your live call. Please say you paused it. No, I did not. Here we are. Okay, so we have our flyer, and this is going to be like this little section here will be adapted month over month. Like, why is June the best time to join? When I update it for July, it'll be why is July the best time to join? And maybe this is a resource that you guys can use. Maybe it's something that will help you with your plan to bring new people into a line. So be watching for this to be posted a little bit later. I did say I was going to get to parties. Okay. Like this video if parties is one way that you reached new people. Give me a like. No one is saying you cannot have parties. We are not a traditional party plan. There are ways to use rewards to do parties. If you or the host places all of the orders, you are going to be getting all of those all-inclusive rewards. And then you can reward the people who have been a part of your party. You can also do it so that maybe everyone places their own order, which that's a big part of this, not overcomplicating things, is letting us drop ship for you. Okay, getting the orders in so that it's all tracked in your dashboard, getting those orders directly shipped from our shipping partner is one huge way we are trying to train everyone to simplify their business. Okay, they're going to get their own rewards, and then you can maybe pick a winner who is going to get a product that maybe you got with your quick start rewards or your own stars, right? So no one is saying you cannot do parties. I just want to put that out there. I would just think of them and maybe make them a little bit smaller, maybe make them a little bit more intimate so that you're really able to educate people around what they get when they place their own order online. Okay, if that's not going to work for you, go ahead and you or the host place all of those orders, and then you can get those free products, right? So our rewards make it possible for you to run your business the best way for you. So, and we're going to be sharing some examples of ways to, run some events online and other things like that in the coming months. But I just wanted to put it out there that no one is saying do not do parties. We're saying the behavior of home parties or people being invited to home parties is one of the things that sometimes scare people away, right? And we really want to take the complication out for you. We really want to take some of that complication out of your business. So just make sure that you are looking at all of the different ways that you can run your business with parties, with all-inclusive rewards, with sharing the way that the sales system is encouraging you to do. One last little thing on the sales system. Some people are like, well, I'm not setting up the job form and the email, and the emails are kind of the smallest part of the sales system. Your daily tasks, that is the sales system. Your daily tasks that are getting posted in here every day is the biggest piece of the sales system. A huge thanks to Sarah, who has been doing that. And of course, I'm looking for one of my sheets and I can't find one, but there's also the option of the weekly checklist. You guys, this is how we are sharing the brand. We are brand new. We are brand new, right? Like if we were at school, would we have even gotten a report card? Sarah, did you say that the other day? Like, yeah, if we were starting a school year, we wouldn't have even gotten a report card yet. So, or just barely gotten our first one. So we are just starting. We are just starting, and we're building this strong, slow, light, and lovely foundation that we want you to be growing from. So we have gotten our sales system in place. We are learning all about being consistent and sharing the things in our business that has kind of been a little bit more focused on sales. Let's go ahead and take a breath and kind of start shifting our focus to bringing more people in. And again, I'm going to kind of end with what I started with, which is this abundance mindset. We truly are living at a time when there are more people than ever. And I don't know if it's like this for you guys, but we also know we're living in a time, things are expensive. It is hard. I have 3 teenage humans that I am taking care of, that I am raising. And I know how transformative social sales can be. Imagine if it could just pay for your family to eat out a couple of times a month. Like, that is one way that we keep our teenagers focused and in a conversation with us, is going to a sit down, listen, do not, or don't judge, or like go ahead and judge. But that is one thing that we do as a family. And that is one way to keep them engaged and with us focused. Imagine what that could do for your family. Imagine all of the things that this, extra $300 to $500 a month that we're really focused on a company, as that's really what we want to give people. We want to give people the opportunity to take the edge off. We want to give people the opportunity to grow as an individual and to learn about themselves. We want to give people the opportunity to make amazing connections, right? We want to give people new skills, new things to try, and amazing products. So I really want you to kind of walk away from this with this, like, yeah, there are a lot of people to share this with. There are a lot of different ways for me to run my business, and I'm willing to try new things. Like, what do I have to lose? Okay, so I'm going to be working on getting this to you. This is something that you can, share with samples, or just kind of even show people or take talking points from it to, bring people into a line. Thank you for jumping on today. If you jumped on live, again, if you have not listened to Jesse's interview, do that. Go back and watch Alyssa and Maureen this week talking about hand creams. Like, we are so lucky that we have these amazing, or Jenny shared this week, Alyssa shared last week. Got it. That we have these amazing leaders who are here sharing ideas with you about how they're working their business. Okay, there are a lot of ways to do this. We have an amazing opportunity here. We are just getting started, and I want you to be sharing that with the people around you. So I'm going to wait just a second. Do you guys have any questions for me on team building specifically? Okay, Janica said, Lori said, I'm a huge fan of both the weekly and daily checklists. Yeah, I am the checklist queen. And I can't show you, but like this whole wall in my office is a whiteboard, the whole thing. And it's all about, like, I draw a little box just so I can check it off. So what you guys are seeing is a reflection of how I work. Okay, I don't see any questions, so I'm going to jump off. This recording will go out in the email to all of your teams. Let's talk more about bringing people into a line. You're going to see July kind of amp up a little bit in our conversations about this, especially gearing up towards Shine Convention, which is another plug, right? We at Cultivate, Rachel talked about being in the room with the right people. Come to Shine. We want to see you there. Otherwise, I am always here to help you share a line, share your business, and try new things. Okay. So abundance, growth mindset. Let's authentically share the way a line is part of our lives. I am so thankful to be here. Truly. This has been one of the most, powerful renditions of like manifesting and just growing as a person I've ever experienced. So I am so thankful to be here, and I hope that you are as well. Let's get sharing. and let's start team building at Align. Bye, everyone.